There are individual differences in the stress response. Stress immunization is the concept that mild stress early in life makes an individual better able to handle stress later in life. Epigenetic regulation is a process affecting the expression of a particular gene or genes without affecting the sequence of the nucleotides making up the gene itself. An example of epigenetic regulation is displayed in suicide victims who were abused or neglected as children. Stress and emotions affect the immune system. Psychosomatic medicine is the field of study that emphasizes the role of psychological factors in disease. Health psychology is also known as behavioral medicine, and it's a field that studies psychological influences on health-related processes, such as why people become ill or how they remain healthy. Several factors interact to affect human health and disease. Correlations have been found between stressful events and illnesses. Emotions and stress influence cardiac function. So type A behavior is characterized by excessive competitive drive, impatience, hostility, and accelerated speech and movements, while type B behavior is much more relaxed. Type A people are more likely to develop heart disease. Hostility is also known as anger, antagonistic personality characteristic associated with a greater risk for heart disease. Other risks for heart disease include poor sleep, depression, stressful jobs, ender relationships, and social isolation. Emotions and stress influence the immune system. This is called psychoneuroimmunology, which is the study of the immune system and its interaction with the nervous system and behavior. Psychological and neurological influences are always playing a role affecting the nervous system. White blood cells are also known as leukocytes. Phagocytes are immune system cells that engulf invading molecules or microbes. B lymphocytes are immune system cells formed in the bone marrow that mediate humoral immunity produce antibodies. Antibodies are also known as immunoglobulins, which are large proteins that recognize and permanently bind to particular shapes, normally as part of the immune system's attack on foreign particles. T lymphocytes, or T cells, are immune system cells formed in the thymus. They include killer T cells that attack foreign microbes and helper T cells that secrete cytokines. Cytokines are proteins that induce the proliferation of other cells, as in the immune system. They regulate activity of B lymphocytes and phagocytes. The brain carefully monitors immune reactions to make sure that they're appropriate and not harmful to the body. Psychological stress and immunity. The immune system is compromised during depression. There is increased susceptibility to infectious diseases, cancer, and autoimmune disorders. Stressful exam periods usually produce a decline in the number of immune cells and in levels of cytokines. Why does stress suppress the immune system? Under stressful conditions, the brain causes adrenal steroid hormones such as cortisol to be released from the adrenal cortex. Adrenal steroids directly suppress the immune system. Two interventions for this stress is relaxation training and mindfulness-based stress reduction, which is therapy to reduce stress that pairs relaxation with efforts to focus attention on the present moment rather than the past or future problems.